I have a confession to make. I am not good at packet tricks. I know some of you may be laughing at me.
You've been doing magic for 15 years and you don't know how to do packet tricks?
Yes, it is true. I can't do them that well. And it's funny because way back when, the card trick that got me into card magic was a packet trick. That one I know like the back of my hand, but literally I could not do anything else for the longest time. So over the past couple of months, I trained my fingers. I slid cards past each other. I threw cards around and improved my skills with packets. All of that led me here. What up, crew? It is Magic Monday, and this is your place to learn magic, master your performance, and captivate audiences. Hope you're doing well, and if you're joining me for the first time, my name is Vineet, and I go by CardMechanic here on YouTube. So if you like doing Patrick...
Is this the Krusty Krab?
No, this is Patrick.
So if you like doing packet tricks, and even if you don't like doing packet tricks, this is a must-know classic for everyone. So buckle in, smash that like button, and subscribe now. Let's do it. Alright guys, so check this out, and because you usually ask, today we'll be using the tempo playing cards, and we won't need the whole deck, so we just need 8 cards. We need the 1, 2, 3, 4 aces, and 4 random cards. Now, let me just quickly pick these up, and I'll show you what I have here. 4 aces, 4 random cards. I want to take the random cards, put them face down just for now. Take the ace of spades, leave it right in the center, just because it's the most recognizable. Take the other 3 aces, and I'll leave them face down right here. Now you're probably wondering what I'm going to do with these random cards. Well, let me show you. With these random cards, I will take one and leave it right on top of the ace of spades. And I'll take one of the aces, put it in the center of my packet. Now here's my whole goal. My goal is to take the ace from this packet and swap it with the random card over here. Now, it's not the easiest thing in the world, but watch for the move. Did you see it happen? You may or may not have seen it happen, but check it out. If we look in this pile now, 1, 2, 3, 4 cards, all random, and the card right here is the ace. I know that is pretty cool. Now, let's try this one more time. Take a random card, leave it right over here, and I'll take the ace, again, leave it somewhere in the center. I'm gonna try a different random move. Are you ready for this? There we go. It just happened. Did you catch that one? You may or may not have. But if we take a look, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 random cards again. I know it is quite impressive. And here we have the ace. Now the last ace, getting that over, it's a bit tricky. So watch again. We'll take a random card, leave it right over here, and we'll take the final ace. Again, leave it right in the center. Here we go. We're going to try something completely different. The cards will never touch. I will never touch that card. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You see it happen? Because now here we're left with the 1, 2, 3, 4 random cards. And here we have the 1, 2, 3, 4 aces. Alright guys, so welcome to the tutorial. Just to give you some background on this effect, it is known as Jazz Aces by Peter Kane, and now you know why the tempo deck is so fitting, because music. Jazz is music. I also played jazz for the longest time. So anyway, now that you know that, let's go ahead and break it down. So starting off, of course, this is a packet trick. You will need the 4 aces, and you should also take out 4 cards from the deck that are kind of similar. For my deck, I use 6, 6, 9, 9, aka 69, 69. And the reason I did that is because 6 and 9s, they kind of seem very interchangeable, like when you're looking at them one way versus another way. And these cards will kind of be shown multiple times. So the spectator's focus really should not be on the value of what these cards are. And when the values blend together very well, it's just they'll never know what these values actually are. So that's why I picked these cards. And of course, we have the 4 aces. It's known as the Jazz Aces. We need the 4 aces. So when you begin this trick, you have the 4 random cards in your non-dominant hand, and you have the 4 aces in your dominant hand. So you will come together, show them off like this, okay? And you should be able to do an even split when you come like this. So when I begin my performance, I say I have 4 aces and 4 random cards. Don't let them really get a glimpse of what these cards are. So 4 aces, 4 random cards, and then you put them all together. While you're putting these cards together, you want to grab a pinky break underneath the top random card. So you're putting this all together, and as you're doing this, you grab a pinky break again right underneath the top random card. So it's looking something like this. Then you grab this whole pile and you flip over the random cards. So you say, I'm going to take the aces, I'm going to flip over the random pile like so. You can put the aces back, maintaining that break. You're going to put the first ace down on the table, and now you're going to show the other 3 aces. The way you're going to show the other 3 aces, you're going to get into a biddle grip, right? So thumb on the bottom, middle finger and ring finger on top, and you're going to peel off 2 cards. 1 card, 2 card. So there, you're showing 3 aces. Keep in mind that this is a double with the random card. You want to make sure that is concealed. So 3 aces like so. Square it all up and turn them all face down. And now a good chunk of the dirty work has been done. Where you're going to say, I have 1 ace right over here. Ace of spades, that's the main ace. That's the one people like, so I put it in front. And then you deal off the other 3 aces, right? So 1, 2, and 3. And of course, keep in mind in actuality, this is an ace, this is an ace, and this is a random card. And that'll help when you're doing the card swapping. So here you have 4 cards. You tell the spectator, take 3 ace of spades here, take the other 3 aces, put them here. Now you're probably wondering what I'm going to do with these random cards. And you want to make a separation between these 3 cards and your one other card. So you make the separation, say I have these random cards, flash the single card, and then put it on top, right? And what this effectively has done, it has moved the ace from the top to the second position. And now you can prepare yourself for an Elmsley count. Now I'm not going to go into too much detail on the Elmsley count because there's a ton of tutorials on it on YouTube or pretty much anywhere else. But this is a quick run through. So you start off with all the cards in your non-dominant hand, almost in a mechanics grip, as you can see right here. And the action that you're trying to replicate is you're peeling off 1 card, 2 card, 3 cards, and 4 cards. And what you're doing in the Elmsley count is you're peeling off those 4 cards, except you're hiding the 3rd card. And the only way to do this is to show one of the cards twice. So you're going to peel off like this, have your thumb here on the top corner closest to your dominant hand, peel that off like this, grab the rest of this packet from down here, that's peeled off. Now you're going to push off 2 cards, right? Because the card behind this is the ace. You want to conceal that card. Push off 2 cards. And the best way to do that is to pinch here on the bottom, push off, and this is called a block push off. You're pushing off a block of cards. In our case, it's only 2. Do a block push off as you come back on top of this hand. And then you're going to grab the card in the back. All right, so here, one more time. Peel off 1 card. Block push off 2 cards here, and you grab those 2 cards with your non-dominant hand, and then you're grabbing the card in the back that you had pushed off originally with your dominant hand, pulling that out and then counting 1 and 2. So up to speed, it looks like 1, 2, 3, and 4. The ace is never shown, and then it gets controlled to the back. So like I was mentioning, you do the Elmsley count, and the ace is now moved to the position in the back. All right, and you say, I'm going to take one of the random cards. You turn this packet back over once you show the 4 random cards, right? Show the 4 random cards, even though there are only 3 and 1 ace. You'll take the ace now that's in the back and say, I'm going to take 1 random card, put it on top of the ace of spades. And I'm going to take one of the aces. In fact, here you are taking one of the aces. And you're going to put it right in the second position. Second from top, third from the bottom. Push that in. And now you can do whatever kind of performance you want to say, I'm going to swap this card with that card. I kind of just start by touching the 2 cards like this. Then you turn it around, do another Elmsley count. Again, that card is third from the, third from the bottom, second from the top. But then you do the Elmsley count, and you get that card controlled back on top. And what you're doing is, you're saying, okay, you've done your move, check it out. Now these are all 4 random cards. So now you do the Elmsley count, say 4 random cards, turn this down, and you say this has turned into the ace, and boom, there we have the ace. So the cards have swapped. Now you're gonna repeat this again. And again, keep in mind, since you do the Elmsley count, the ace is back on top. You'll take a random card, leave it here, take the next ace, put it same position as last time. But this time we're going to do a different move. But before that, again, you want to show that the cards are going to be switched. So you do another fancy move. I just like to kind of just flip the cards, like flick out like so. There's my fancy move. And from here, you're going to say these again are all random cards, and that's an ace. The way you're showing it this time is that you're peeling off the top card like this, pushing off to your dominant hand. Show these two cards, right? So you show the card in your dominant hand and you show the bottom card of your non-dominant hand packet. So you're doing this in front of the spectator. Let me show you from a different angle. To show you how this is going to look, again, we have the ace second from the top, and that's the card we want to conceal. Now you push off the top card into your dominant hand and you flip both hands over, showing two random cards. And you come back down, you let the random card in your dominant hand go first, and then you push off the top card onto the table as well. Now again, keep in mind, this is the ace, but since you're kind of doing a mimicking action of both hands, they're not gonna think twice about what card this is. And again, you push off, show these two, and instead of dropping them straight down, you're gonna put them underneath these two cards and bring them up, squaring everything up, controlling the ace to the top. So once you do this move, again, you'll have the ace on top. And as you're squaring everything up, you want to get a break underneath the top two cards, prepare yourself for a double lift, and then you'll reveal the third ace. Now you say, we're gonna try this one last time, do a double lift. You're showing again on a double lift, showing two cards as one. You say again, we'll take a random card, leave it right on top over here, and we'll take the last ace and put it again in the center, push that in, do whatever kind of magic buildup you want. I just like to kind of make that sound with the playing cards. And then from here, you can reveal. And I like to reveal in the same way we did for the third card, where I show off two like this, put them down, show off two like this, put them down, square it all up, show four random cards, and then lastly reveal the final ace. Hope that jazzed up your day. This is why people have stopped watching my videos. But I truly hope you enjoyed this effect, and if you want to check out one of my favorite packet tricks of all time that I can actually do, click on this video right over here. And I cannot emphasize enough, it will fool anyone you show it to. They will not see the ending coming. Thanks for watching, it's always a pleasure having you here. Have a great day ahead, and I'll see you probably in that video.